Park. And it's going to be the first kick to Derek Fitzsimmons. Surprise, surprise for North Geelong. He goes forward, the kick into the northern end in this first term. And they get it forward pretty quickly. And Luke Van Creeken might put the first score on the board. He definitely will. And it's through for one behind to him.
That would have been uplifting, wouldn't it?
17 seconds.
17 seconds it took for Luke Van Creeken.
This is over.
So the Panthers will kick it in. Shane Lima, as he's done all season, will play on from full back and kick it long towards half back, looking for Basely. Punched away by Key at the back. Van Creeken there close to the boundary line, and Barton ended up running into Will Urquhart, which was his teammate. He was looking for Rod Hutchinson, but he ran into Urquhart instead.
Who are we going for, by the way?
With the eyes spinning, he wouldn't know who ran who then.
I think the Magpies.
Yep.
I'm going to Magpies.
Right.
Boundary throw in left half forward for the Maggies.
Especially with the exclusions.
Yeah, that's the thing. McNamara out's a big one. Barton in front, Miller from behind. Barton gets it down. Coming from the side, Fantella. Basely had it, lost it, got pushed right in the middle of the back. And will not get a free kick. Boundary throw in, still at half forward for North Geelong.
Matheson on the smiling assassin.
Martin playing forward, that's interesting.
Yeah, I'll tell you what's interesting. The little bloke running water for North Geelong seniors.
Blake Podner.
Blake Podner.
Boundary throw in. Barton got it down to the front, a hold. I think that was a good decision. And a play on advantage, says the umpire. Goes to Lentini, who can run through centre wing, go towards half forward. There's that man.
There he is.
Why don't we put him in the
there
team
here?
He is. Luke Parker takes the mark at half back for the Magpies. Switches play to the opposite side. It's okay. Fitzy takes the mark in the middle. Fitzsimmons bounces off, takes with a right foot kick long towards full forward. Over the head of a couple coming in. Pittman on hands and knees. Needs to get the football out at the back of the pack. Popovsky for Bell Post Hill. Only as far as DeSanto. Went right, came back left. Turned around, handballed it away. Pittman off a step. Left foot kick. And he has kicked the goal or taken a mark.
I tell you what, the umpire's going to call it a point.
He said Cage Swinnerson was behind.
Yes.
The behind
How come
post.
we're not going to the video?
So, another behind.
Because Fano's got it. He's out at Bannockburn.
Two behinds. North Geelong, Bell Post Hill yet to score. 2 minutes played first term.
So Lima, large kick in, goes outside 50. Barton's a target over the back. Key going to run onto it, picks up cleanly. A little bit slippery, gains his feet, goes wide to Briggy. And it's landed on the cricket pitch. Briggy smart. Over the top of the head he goes. Goes back and collects it. Ducks under the tackle. Has a player inside. Went to that player in DeSanto. DeSanto on the left foot to the goal square. Mark not taken. The ball is being pushed through for another minor score. So North Geelong, 3 scores, all minor. And they lead by that margin. Kick comes in again. And Cam Addy in the back pocket has taken the mark. So Lentini just cruising past. It's going to be a short option for him. He waits. He gets that ball out now and he takes the mark. So Lentini on the half-back line that goes towards centre wing. Kick up, there, down. Barton can't take the mark. Caleb Basely, good clean pick up at front and square. Went into the half-forward line. Kick coming up. Mark taken there by Turner. I'm not too sure where he's come from, but he's a new bloke in the side. Handed towards Tar. The ball taken away by Rickett. Rickett stays in the field of play, goes on the left foot, smothered by a hard-working Tar. That's good work, Justin Tar. Rickett just keeping the ball in front of him. Gains variable ground, and the ball runs over the boundary line just outside their forward 50.
Never took his eye off the ball, Rickett, from the minute he went near it. He's a cool customer, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Trav Fursland got the job on Parker. Don't know whether it's a forward tagging role or...
I've got no doubt it is.
So the ball thrown in by the umpire. Barton doing the ruck work with the big fella Lovett sitting on the bench at the present time.
Oh,
Miller
in the
taking
back,
Barton
umpire.
a little bit high there, so... The free kick to Timmy Barton. So he's got the ball outside his forward 50, about 50 out. Tar calling for the ball long. Kick wasn't good, wasn't well directed, but coming across Page. Dives, can't take the mark. Pick up by Parker. Parker puts it on the boot. Running player outside is Pittman. In plenty of space. Picks the ball up. Has time to steady on the left foot. Goes back inside. Goes looking for and will find DeSanto. He's also been prominent today already in this game. So PJ DeSanto with the ball in the middle of the ground. Looks forward, short kick, target Fitzsimmons, good ball from behind. Ball's not taken cleanly. At ground level, they work hard. Whitney Ash has pushed the ball out. Oh, sorry, Dylan Whitney, was it? No, Ash Whitney, I was right the first time. Handball goes back to him now. He picks the ball up and he goes into the half-forward line. Not too sure where the kick was going. Taylor Reynolds leads in the race for the ball, but he's going to be passed there by Turner, but pushed off the ball. At ground level, they're working hard. Bell Post still, they're trying to keep the ball in. Pressure's good, comes out to Reynolds of North Geelong. On the left foot kick, it's only 5 metres. Umpire said that was far enough. 5's good enough. And Dan Key has taken the mark on the half back line. So he looks to put the ball towards centre wing. Hutchison comes out. Pittman working hard again. Comes up and takes the mark. So Jamie Pittman on centre wing. Player further afield. Pittman, the longer option, goes towards DeSanto. He's in front. Comes up and takes the mark. Protects the ball well, cruising past Hardman, gets the handball on the overlap. Back inside, goes towards Briggy.
Good
Nice kick. Just enough weight to get over the top of Cam Addy, who was in front. And Briggy has coming out, and he was taking the mark for, about 30 metres out. Distance, no problem. And after 10 last week, I would think he would have no trouble in kicking this one this afternoon.
Well, he's had the kicking boots on since he's come back, hasn't he?
What, 3 games, 20 goals or something like that? Is that right? So, Paul Briggy has a shot at goal. 30 metres out. Not difficult angle. Nice looking kick off the boot. Straight through the middle. Good to have him back, says North Geelong. And he kicks there first. So they won 3-9. They lead Bellpost Hill, are yet to score. We have gone 6 minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment first quarter scoreboard.
You still got to look at that, do you? After the whole year, you've still got to look at it. Unbelievable. And I'll tell you what, almost as unbelievable as the way North Geelong have started off this game. And had they have kicked straight, they should be 4 goals to nothing. So Bellpost still a lot of work to do early in the game. But we know both sides are fantastic sides, so they'll come back. But a very, very good start for the Maggies.
Interesting. Bellpost still staying Lovett, and also somebody else on the bench I was looking at who would normally start in the middle. I don't know who that was, actually. But, yeah, it might have been. Interesting to start him on the bench. Back to the middle. And right just on the ground for North Geelong, trying to get it out. Can't do so effectively. And it will be secondary bounce in the middle. Goes up, Lovett. Gets it down as well. Baseley kicks it off the ground. Kicks it off the ground a second time. Goes towards Martin. He falls over. So does his direct opponent there, Matheson. Goes across half forward. Baseley gives it away by hand quickly. Kick out of bounds on the full.
Shocker.
Came
Dylan McLean.
Yeah, it was Dylan McLean.
Daniel McLean, sorry.
Daniel McLean, who kicked it into the forward pocket, out of bounds on the full. So the clearing kick Rickett will go short. It's okay. De Blasio takes the mark. About 30 out from the Bellpost Hill goal. Southern end of the ground. Just held up in play now. Goes along the line. Lead on. Good punch away at the back by McLean again. Numbers with North Geelong. Hollands was there as well. Umpire says play on De Blasio. Got one high. Umpire said yes. Pushing the back. High, whatever you want.
Someone told me he got a busted finger, a couple of crook fingers, De Blasio.
Doesn't look like it. No. Going all right. So he gets a clearing kick out. It's okay. Just right. Takes the mark just inside the boundary line at half back. On the outer side here at Osborne Park. Goes along the line towards centre wing. Over the back, 13 line, Miller. Takes the mark with Hollands on the ground playing forward now. Goes from centre wing to half forward. Spears the pass towards Pittman. Will wheel on the left. Oh, a bit of candy. Sells it nicely. 55 out. Sets it up for Briggy. Addy in front. Off the back, Lovett for Bellpost Hill. Gets the hand away okay. And they can run now through Zulik. Goes towards Martin. Matho against him. Oh, push over the shoulder, said the umpy. He thought about advanced Urquhart, but Urquhart didn't keep going, so it comes back to Brad Martin. At half back for Bellpost Hill. Goes towards centre wing. It's a good kick to Fantella, who can take the mark and play on now. Key bears down. Gets the kick away. Straight in the arms of Reynolds. Turns the ball over inside defensive 50. The Magpies have control of it again. He wants to switch play. Back towards the middle. Dangerous kick. Baseley got a hand to it. Did well. Needs some support. Ball spills free. Page wrapped up. Got the handball away. They're running now through the middle. Lima handball over the top to Ash Whitney. At half forward. 55 out. Right foot kick. Sets it up towards the teeth at goal. North Geelong with the numbers. They go hard at it. Parker gets it. Can he pick it up? He needs some support. He gets the way by hand. They've got the numbers now. De Blasio chips the pass towards Matheson. Matho can't make up the ground. Martin does. Keeps the ball in play. Back towards Rickett, who goes up and should take the mark or free kick right in the goal square and relieve the pressure for the Magpies. 1-3-9. They are Bellpost Hill yet to score. 9 minutes played first term.
So Stevie Rickett's got the ball in the half-back line, full-back line, goes out to the half-back line. Nice-looking kick, finds Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons quickly goes back towards centre wing. Hardman, the running player. Lentini right behind him. Hardman will come back on his left foot and does so as a player inside. Had the handball over the top. Pittman does work hard at centre forward. Comes up, collects the ball, chips back inside. Had to be a good kick. Missed his target. Picked up there by McLean. Goes long with the left foot and high out towards the boundary line. Running back. Urquhart does well. Good mark. And he'll go back and steady things now for Bellpost Hill. He's going to play now and go in towards the full forward position. Mark not taken there by De Blasio. Picked up, kicked round the corner by Whitney. Falls into the hands there of Turner. Turner over the top. Finds Pisano just on the ground. And
Great
Pisano
handball.
Kicks the first goal for Bellpost Hill. So Bellpost Hill right back in it now. 1 goal. They trail North Geelong on 1 goal 3. 10 minutes gone. First quarter, Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard.
Well, you asked the question during the call, Smithy. How about giving us the answer? Where's this turner come from? Because that was him at handball. Everyone thought he was going to have a flying shot for goal. And cool as a cucumber under pressure. A beautiful handball that caused the goal. Where's he come from, this kid?
No idea, mate. He's obviously been playing twos, and obviously he's got a little pace. So whether he's in there for that reason, I'm not too sure.
He might be only in there because of the blokes they got out. But I'll tell you what, he might be hard to push back out if he continues at this rate.
Dylan Whitney was the other boy who started on the bench.
Yeah.
Dylan
Whitney.
Ren Lovett
He's done that a
started
few times this year, Dylan Whitney.
Amazing. Back to the middle, Hollands. Lovett gets it down the side. Kick out of the middle from right. Goes towards Baseley, runs back from the middle. At half back for Bellpost Hill. Taps it on. Zulik's handball over the top towards McPherson. Handball to nobody in particular. In fact, that was who's 41?
Yeah, just McPherson.
Yeah,
McPherson.
it looks like Shaq too, doesn't it?
That's Zilovic in the book there, but goes past DeSanto. He can't pick it up. Lentini on hands and knees. You didn't fix it for me, Dale. That's
Sorry,
okay.
mate.
We'll punch you later. Eels from the middle. Right foot kick high towards Briggy. Oh, running back with a fly to the ball. Nearly a mark taken by Popovsky. Enough time to settle down, though. And good play. Switches it to Pisano. The last goal scorer at half-back does well, draws a player, handballs over the top. They've got the spare man running on centre wing now, Lentini for Bellpost Hill, draws it back into Pisano, gives it to him by hand, left foot kick from centre wing, goes towards half forward, good play, and good play by Whitney as well to stand out and give a bit of ground for Fursland to kick it back towards the corridor. Great kick to Justin Tarr, and he'll shoot for goal from 35 out directly in front.
Geez, things change quickly. North Geelong look the first
First
5
5.
and the second 5. Bellpost are all over him. But what a great running back with the fly to play. Look, Cameron Addy's as good a player as I've seen in this comp for a long time. Even he can't hold Briggy on his own. They've got to do that. They've got to get those blokes dropping back in his hole. And if they can continue to do that and cut him out, it gives him a fair head start.
So Justin Tarr, southern end of the ground, 35 out directly in front. He has kicked 48 goals for the season, Justin Tarr. And he's now kicked 49. Goal umpire comes in, says no problems with that, and they take the lead. Bellpost Hill, his first of the afternoon. And the second for the Panthers, 2 straight 12. They lead North Geelong 1-3-9. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard, 12.5 minutes played.
I'll tell you what, if the rest of the game's like the first 12 and a half minutes, we're going to have a bloody good day and a lot of fun because it's the two best sides going at it, and they're showing us here at the moment why they are the two best sides.
Don't even know why you said we should go to Winch, Grubby.
Yeah, Smithy. Smithy wanted to go to
It's
Winch.
only closer to home for Smithy, that's right.
And they have better cheese. They have cream cakes out there, big cream cakes.
I wanted to go to East.
Yeah, no, I would have gone back to East too.
They're not even playing today, but I still would have went there if Christine O'Leary was there with those rolls. They were magnificent. You ate 7 of them, Smithy. Only got one.
Jason, I would have loved to taste one of those. I tell you.
We looked at them. That was it.
So ball back in the middle of the ground, and it's going to be Lovett up against Hollands. Lovett over the top, knocks the ball down at ground level. It's Whitney who dashes on the ball, but he's underneath it. Umpire says it's okay, no chance to get the ball out. So we will come back in and do it all over again. So Lovett, as I said, was a strange move to start, and obviously Whitney again is.
Oh, come on, you blokes. It's called structures. That's the way Gurge runs his side on structures and rotations.
I guarantee grand final day they won't be starting on the bench. The
Yeah.
ball kicked out there by Fitzsimmons, collects it off the ball, goes to the half-forward line. Sulik's interfered with Swenison there, so a free kick to the North Geelong man. Kane Swenison, outside forward 50. Pittman already working and leading up to the ball. Briggy just floating at the back, goes towards the pocket. That's where the kick goes. Good pace out in front. One hand, can't take the mark. Lovett gets back, helps out, picks the ball up, able to step around. Now what's he going to do? He's there at the handball, does so over the top to Sulik. He's tackled by Hollands, gets the kick away back towards centre wing. Parker's up, and Parker takes the mark.
And you left him out of your side, you idiot.
Who are you talking to?
Didn't quite leave him out.
Just hadn't finished it yet. The ball goes inside, and it's Miller takes the mark inside the centre square. So Parker, good use of the ball once again. Miller now goes quickly, and the target's going towards Pittman. Hits him on the knee. Ball bounces free. Coming across Pisano. Can't take clean possession. Right dives over the top of the ball. So does Pisano. Now the numbers converge. Umpire comes in again quickly. Good work. And he now will take possession in the forward, or just outside forward 50. North Geelong's attacking end of the game. Umpire restarts it, put the ball in the air. Love it again with strength, knocks the ball out. It's Again, it comes back, picked up there. Hollands at ground level, went back to Van Creeken, who steadies now and chips back into towards the forward position. But a good mark there from Lima. And Shane Lima will relieve some pressure for the Bellpost Hill side. Goes back towards the Bay side of the ground, leading up. Barton by himself. Good kick, strong mark. He plays on quickly, comes back inside to Lima, who's run down the ground. So Bellpost Hill controlled again with good skills. Now plays on, goes towards the forward line. Tar was called into it by McLean, left to Pisano, had McLean back outside. On his left foot, goes short, nice kick. Barton, good interception there from de Blasio, picked up by Parker. Kicks back towards centre wing, Miller in the box seat. Good work there from Lime. I'm not sure how he did that, but he knocked the ball away. Pisano goes back into the half-forward line. McPherson has the ball taken away.
Oh, that's a bit rough. He punched the ball.
But it's going to be a free kick to McPherson. So McPherson right on forward 50, has the ball. Bellpost Hill back into attack once again. Short kick towards the pocket.
A bad one
just
too.
Gauging that nicely. Finds the ball, takes the mark. There's plenty of time now just to steady things down. Not too much work or people leading for him, so he's going to have to come to the boundary side and short. Luke Parker. So another kick and possession. Goes across the front of goal. Has to be good. Wasn't. Oh, he was lucky there. Page just on the wrong foot. Picked up by Van Creeken. Over the top. Went towards Swenison. Brent this is. Kicks round the corner. And we'll find Fitzsimmons on centre wing. Good pace. And Fitzsimmons kicks the ball further afield to the half-forward line. Pittman!
He dropped
down.
it.
No, he hasn't.
No,
he's
he's
taken
paid
it.
it. He's paid it. Jeez, I thought he dropped it.
He came
Ooh,
down
he
with
can-
it.
Not a
And
50
50
metres there.
And 50.
And 50, he's got it. So
Wow.
Pittman, strong mark and earns himself 50 metres. So Jamie Pittman has worked very strongly in this first quarter.
He has.
Will go to the goal square. And I'm not too sure how many goals he's got for the season, but this will be another one for him, I would think.
He's got less than 39.
Has he?
Yeah, but I think he's been doing a lot of his work
yeah.
up the
Oh,
ground.
absolutely. He'd have 30, though.
He comes in and he's kicked the goal. He would.
He's
Quite
got
easily.
31 now.
Yep, that's it. And he's now kicked the second goal for North Geelong. So they're 2-3. 15, they lead Bellpost Hill on 2 straight kicks. 12, we've gone 17 minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment first quarter scoreboard.
I want to ask you a question, Jace.
Okay, Grub.
You still coach football sides, and obviously you're up with the technology. I'm a bit behind,
Sometimes.
but they have zones,
Yes.
right? They have zones, and young not McNamara, Shaq's kid, McPherson,
Yeah.
he zoned off to allow that little kick across. Is there still room in this game for picking somebody up to stop that? I mean,
Absolutely.
surely, because that would have stopped their whole run.
You play the space, but you play the man as well.
Would have had
That's
to
what you
kick it
gotta
along
do.
to a pack.
Back to the middle, Miller. He gets it down. Van Creeken roves the pack. Gets ripped off the football by Fantella. Hold, said the umpire.
That is a disgraceful decision.
I was going to say, I think he had plenty of
He had
opportunity.
the wrong decision.
Van Creeken goes short to Kane. Schwenison can't take the mark. Parker's right next to him in the middle, 2-on-2. They get the kick away. Turner gets it towards half forward, over the back.
Oh, that's
Brad Martin in
fantastic.
front. Great grab. Handballs it away quickly. Basley, 45 and closing. Right foot kick, and he has kicked.
Whoa!
So goal for goal here. Basley kicks his first third for the Panthers, and they take the lead again. 3 straight 18. Bellpost Hill. North Geelong 2-3-15. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 18.5 minutes played.
Brad Martin, you little beauty. That was as good a strong mark as you'll ever see. And I tell you what, all you people sitting out listening to the radio doing nothing, get down here because this is the game of the year.
Brad Martin, more comebacks than Johnny Farnham, though.
Yeah, he has, but I tell you what, he's been better than Farnham. When Farnham come back, he was crap. This bloke's good.
The smiling assassin. You watched him during the final series. The old night mouth guard.
Up 4-2, he'd be loving that. wouldn't he? Up
Yeah,
forward.
I reckon he said, I'll come back, but I'm not going down back. We'll wait and see what happens in the finals. Maybe he has to.
So back in the middle of the ground. Lovett's going to do some ruck work, and the Miller's in there at the moment. So both players up, down. Miller gets the ball down. Whitney came through, had it and lost it. Picked up by Key into the half-forward line. Pittman tries to get to the contest. Good work. And I think that was Stevie Overall back in the side, and he's taken the ball. He's underneath it or holding on to it. Umpire says he's not much of an opportunity to get rid of it. And he's going to come in and take possession. So just outside their forward 50. Ball thrown up. Miller, Lovett. This time Lovett gets the ball down to Whitney. And he kicks into the centre square. Key going back. Didn't get the right one. Picked up by Wolf. Handball's back outside to Whitney. And this time it's Dylan Whitney. Goes into the half-forward line. And Tina Turner's taken the mark. Goes quickly. Short. And we'll find Justin Tarr. Good use. Good space. And
Just
Justin
Tina
Tarr.
Turner.
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner. You
could
gives
have-
him a name already.
Oh, you
Tina
could have at least said Ike. He's a bloke. Like,
Tina
geez.
Turner.
Although Tina Turner looks like a bloke.
Jeez.
Simply the best.
Oh, jeez. Oh, how many more weeks until
Oh,
spell?
no.
Where are we going next week?
No.
Oh, we know what next week.
Well, I reckon you're going to East Geelong on the way to St Albans.
Yeah, you can pick up the afternoon team.
I will, Christine.
So Justin Tarr, excuse us for missing the football here, guys. It is a great game of football. Justin Tarr for goal number 2 for himself. Looks nice off the
it's a
boot, but
good
he's
kick.
going to sway away. And Justin Tarr has 1 goal, 1 bell post, still 3-1. They lead North Geelong on 2 goals, 3. We've gone 20 and a half minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment first quarter scoreboard.
So Luke Parker with the kicking in duties for the Magpies. Goes to the outer side with a kick. It's a good kick too for distance. Oh, somebody flew up over the back there. That was just indiscriminate,
PJ.
really. No,
it wasn't PJ.
It was
Jonathan Wood.
Jonathan Wood. It was 4th in line.
Can't call him.
Tried to climb over 3 or 4. So the free kick to Joel Page goes out. I think de Blasio got a push there. The umpire said play on. Barton gave it away by hand to the smiling assassin. Martin gets it back to the corridor. Hardman goes up, can't take the mark. Off the back of the pack, Rickett gives it away to Parker. Left foot kick around the corner towards half-back. Miller has to make up a bit of ground, doesn't sit for him. 4th in line was Eels. He can pick it up. He gets it back towards Hardman, has to be good at it. Tar went the player, not the ball.
Got to go the
Left
ball, son.
And the ball's wrapped up at half-forward for bell post. Still have a ball up. Tari was on his way off. He's off now. Fursland replaces him. And Welv got up with the ball. Gave it back to the umpire. Miller up against Lovett. Lovett goes up, gets it down, nearly does his own roving work through the middle. DeSanto got the ball free somehow. Ball came back towards Miller. Gets a tumbling punt towards Pittman on centre wing. Van Creeken 3rd in line. Great little tap by Urquhart. Back to Popovsky. Short little kick from Popper. Is okay to McPherson. Gives it away quickly towards Popovsky again. Gets it back to Lovett. Back to Popovsky. Racking up the possession through the middle. Push said the umpire. Free kick to Lovett. Back in the middle against DeSanto. McPherson coming off now. Lovett. And look at the changes. There's blokes running everywhere. Oh. It's AFL footy at its best. Lovett gives it away to Baseley by hand. He goes by foot long to Barton. Got Rickett against him. Does well. Gives it Hutchinson. Got one high. Got his head ripped off. And we'll take the free kick inside defensive 50. Rod Hutchinson. Handballs it away to Rickett. Runs through now. Centre half back goes to the middle. Goes to Pittman. Has to sit and wait for it. Pick up on the half volley was tremendous. Right foot kick around the corner towards half forward. It's who's going to be able to stand up in the tackle. Woods was there. And at the back, was that a push? The umpire said play on.
Oh, that's a free.
Geez.
He's goal play on the
umpire's got to
umpire.
play on again.
You've got to be kidding them.
Bell post still go the other way. Well for the middle. Does well. Breaks free. Little side step. Does well with the right foot kick long towards Fursland. On the ground replacing Justin Tarr at full forward. And he's taken the mark 50 out from goal, 45-degree angle.
Oh.
And 50.
Wow.
What was it 50 for?
He must have run over the mark and never come back when he was told, unless someone else said something. There's no good saying something. I got a funny feeling he just didn't come back.
So Travis Fursland will come down on the goal line. The North Geelong boys aren't even worrying about going and stand on the line. So he kicks his first of the afternoon. And the 4th of Bell Post Hill, they go to 4-1-25. They lead North Geelong 2-3-15. Buckley's Entertainment Centre, first quarter scoreboard, 23 and a half minutes played.
Look, I'm not having a go at him. Everyone makes mistakes. I don't know how he possibly could have made that one, but he made a mistake. The ball should now be in North Geelong's forward line. Instead, the Bell Post Hill boys get a goal. I don't see how he could have possibly missed that high tackle. And they're the ones you really don't want to miss, especially the head-high ones. I'll tell you what's crept into my mind, though. With the players out, the Bell Post Hill have got here at North, I tell you what, if they don't beat them now, I'm not quite sure they can.
I agree. Ball back in the middle of the ground, and it's going to be Miller up against Lovett. Lovett gets the ball down. Whitney comes in, takes the ball, ground level. He's taken in a tackle. 2 North Geelong players hold him up, and the umpire very quickly again comes in. It's good to see the umpires doing this. So the ball still in the middle of the ground, bit sticky in that glue pot. Love it again, over the top. PJ DeSanto picks the ball up, goes into the half-forward line. Gee, this bloke plays in front a lot and gets a lot of balls. Pittman again, I'm talking about, goes well to the pocket. Target, Benny Bryant, doesn't get back there. Sweaterson front, picked up there by Sulix though. Comes out of the contest and kicks towards centre wing. Going to be a race on here to see who gets there first. It's going to be DeSanto. Clean pick up. Good tackle.
Great tackle.
Ball comes down to Hollands. He's taken over the boundary line and the umpire says throw it in.
I tell you what, the rest means a fair bit, doesn't it? They're both playing for this rest.
So the ball to be thrown back in at centre wing. Love it, and also Miller doing the ruck work. Love it, Gold, front spot, holds it down, gets it back to Whitney, picked up by Baseley. Baseley steadies, little chip over the top to Fursland, interfered there with, but then left it with Barton. Went on his right foot, was tackled by de Blasio, brought down. Hollands goes and collects it. He runs over the boundary line, and the ball again will be thrown back into the field of play.
Mate, I coach a lot of footy, and I tell you what's happening. Bell Post still are beating them at the ball. That's the problem.
And they're harder at it to me, by the looks of it.
The Panthers.
They really want it. Barry O'Toole on one leg at full forward. Trot arrested. Mullane Grant 2 in the first quarter. There you go.
So the ball thrown back in, and again it comes out the back of the contest. Parker runs onto it, doesn't try and pick it up. Hess coming the other way. He put his head down, got taken over, and it was Wolve who kicks the ball into the half-forward line. Oh, Tina Turner, can he play? This kid gets a clean pick up, but he's tackled, and the ball will be held up.
Tina Turner, the poor kid. He's been named already.
So
We've been in 26 minutes and he's
been on the ground ever since too, my G. He's done well. Love it over the top to Parker. Parker to de Blasio to Hess, and he kicks into the middle of the ground. Looking for Briggy, doesn't go at the ball. Getting back, Addig, first to collect it. Handball support is Urquhart. Has time to return on his right foot. Was going to kick short, did so, wasn't good, and he's turned the ball over. Picked up there by Pittman again. Pittman's had about 20 kicks in this first quarter. Goes over the top, looking towards Key. Silky boat goes into the full forward line, looking for, and a good mark taken there by Hutchison, is it? No, it's not. It's Fitzsimmons. He goes back to Key, and Key is now within range. Not the right side for a left footer, but generally a good kick for goal. So Dan Key. And that's to say a much-needed score here for North Geelong. 27 minutes gone in this first quarter.
Oh.
So Key comes in. Key delivers. So Dan Key's got his first goal of the afternoon and the third for North Geelong. They move to 3 goals, 3. Bell Post Hill on 4 goals, 1. 27 minutes gone. First quarter. Buckley's Entertainment first quarter scoreboard.
Quarter time at Winchelsea. Winch 7-1-43, Inverleigh 2-3-15.
We don't need any other scores.
I don't need to tell you anything else.
Unbelievable.
Oh, I'll tell you, Werribee 5-2, Belmont 2-1.
No, I don't. That doesn't matter at all. But I tell you what does matter. In a game of this substance, you make one error, like that boy did there and kicked it to Pittman, and you're gone. That's how good the football is here today. You can't afford to make any blues.
So back to the middle.
Briggy's in the middle.
I like it.
Don't reckon that'll do his knee much good. It must be good.
So Rickett having a run in the ruck. He can't get it down. Lovett's there as well. He puts the tackle on. Lovett. He got the kick away, but it was taken from right. Gets the right foot kick around the corner to Pittman. Doesn't sit for him though. Punched away from Popovsky. Only as far as Ben Bryant. Kick underneath, underground really. Handball back towards Pittman at half forward. Wheeled around, tried to get the handball back again. Pack develops. Bell Post still with the numbers. And come out the back of the stoppage. Now they go towards the middle. It's okay with a kick as well. Baseley, nobody on him. Must have a disease. Right foot kick goes long. Great kick too inside. Parker was late and couldn't stop the mark of Dylan Whitney. 50 out from goal. Slide angle. And a chance for a quick reply for the Panthers.
Well, they've been able to do it so far, haven't they?
They have. At every opportunity. So Dylan Whitney, 50 out, just outside 50 will be kicking. He comes in left foot kick. As long as he can go close to the line.
Oh, it was touch though.
It was.
Who got up there?
Was that Page?
Yep.
So 3 for 1 behind to the Panthers. They go to 4-2-26. They lead North Geelong 3-3-21. 29 minutes played. First term.
So Reynolds now doing the kicking work. Goes short and has Parker. Over the top he goes and swings, go back towards centre wing. Kick needs to be good. Out there, Rickett. He took the first grab. Levitt had the second one. Handball picked up by McLean to Baseley. Goes back to Page. Page outside 50, steadies. Poor kick going forward. Picked up by Taylor Reynolds. Able to work his way clear. And he just got foot the ball. And it's going to be picked up again. Parker, quick kick. There's a free kick being given. Goes to Trav Fursland. And I'm not too sure what that was for.
Didn't see it.
Unless Holland's got into his back. I'm not too sure. I think that was the only thing I did see. He did go to ground. So Travis Fursland from 40 metres out. 45-degree angle. He's on the bay side, kicking back towards the club rooms.
Well, if it was that was silly because he had nothing to do with the football.
So he comes in now. So Fursland now. Nice looking kick off the boot. Players just stand back and look over the top of their heads.
Very much.
Travis Fursland has his second goal of the afternoon and the fifth for Bellpost Hill. 5-2-32. 3-3-21 North Geelong. We've travelled 30 and a half minutes. First quarter. Buckley's Entertainment first quarter scoreboard.
I'll tell you what, they must have the strongest whistles in the world, that bloody netball. They're 200 yards away and I can hear them through the cans, through the headsets. Well, can't they blow them a little bit less?
Why can't hear these blokes umpires?
I can't hear our whistles, but I can hear the netball with swap whistles, you idiots.
Jeez.
Oh, it's seems as though every time I hear a whistle, I look back behind play thinking there's something happened behind play.
Quarter time, Bannockburn 4-1-25, East Geelong 3-3-21. And close to quarter time, Thompson 1-1-7, Geelong West 4-3-27. Back to the middle here at Osborne Park. Rickett and Lovett both get a hand to it. Falls to the back of the pack. Briggy as the siren sounds for quarter time. And it's Bellpost Hill with the lead. They lead 5-2-32. North Geelong 3-3-21. The goal kickers Dale at quarter time.
Yes, for the home side, Briggy, Pittman and Dan Key all with one, and for Bellpost Hill 2 to Travis Fursland, 1 each to Pisano, Baseley and Tar.
So 11 points of difference at quarter time here. Matchday live in the final home and away round of the season. It's Bellpost Hill 5-2-32, North Geelong 3-3-21. We'll take a break, come back with the second term after this on 94.7 The Pulse.
At the Gold Coast, it's pouring, and the Gold Coast is 3 goals, 2-20 to Port Adelaide 1-5-11, and that's the quarter time score. Up at the G, that's the Sydney cricket ground, of course. Sydney 6-3-39 to St Kilda 1-1-7.
Are you looking for a reliable place to get your car serviced or repaired? Look no further than the longest established servicing repair network in Geelong. Grovedale
Parkers,
Park,
6-3-39, Grovedale
2-2-14. Geelong West, Newtown Service Centre.
Newtown 5-3-33, South Barwon 1 goal.
Make it a one-stop shop for any car
St Joseph
requirements at any of
6-1-37,
our
Lara
4
1-4-10.
convenient locations.
Leopold 5-1-31, Geelong West 1-4-10. Colac 4-4-28, St Albans 2-1-13.
Before you take your boat out on the water again, give Red Engineering a call. We specialise in aluminium boat repairs, welding and alterations. Have your boat modified to suit all your fishing needs, whether it's a centre console, flat floor, bait tanks, anchor wells, underfloor fuel tanks, burley buckets or rod holders. Call Red Engineering. We also repair propellers, skegs and motor parts and provide full boat trailer reconditioning and galvanising. For all your aluminium boat repairs and alterations, give Red Engineering a call on 524 38721 or drop in and see us at 172 Marshalltown Road, Grovedale. Station sponsors.
Strap on your blue suede shoes and celebrate the King, Elvis Presley. Saturday the 16th of August at 94.7 The Pulse. It's our rock and roll station fundraiser from 5 to 9 p.m. Tickets are $15 or $10 for Pulse subscribers and kids are free. Get your tickets now. Call 5225947 or drop into The Pulse during business hours at 68 to 70 Little Ryrie Street, Geelong. Dress in your best rock and roll threads for your chance to win great prizes, plus a light supper, raffles and more. Can't make it? Then tune into our live broadcast with radio legend.
10 seconds.
From 5 p.m.
Fred.
Come along to our rock and roll station fundraiser, Saturday, 16th of August, supporting 94.7.
We're at the G, Fred.
Thank you.
North Geelong Cricket
Thank you very much, and that'll be tonight. Be there or be square.
He thinks he's Casey Kasem.
Only on 94.7 The Pulse.
Quarter time match day live this afternoon at the Keith Barclay Oval at Bellpost Hill 5-2-32. Leading North Geelong 3-3-21. Travis Fursland with 2. Important player in the first term for the Panthers, and it was fluctuating fortunes. Grubby, the first few minutes we thought, oh, how far North Geelong, but the Panthers got into their work.
Well, they did because they they just went harder at the ball there for a while. But then when you thought they were going harder at the ball, North Geelong come back and they went hard at the ball. I tell you what, we've done, 17 games for the year or whatever it is, maybe a couple more. And there's not many that you come to that have got that real finals fizz about it. But this one has today, and so it should, because you've got your two best sides playing, and they're playing great football. I did mention earlier that North Geelong, I think, would really want to win this one because they've probably got all the advantages going their way. For Belpost Hill, I thought Basely was fantastic. Both the Whitney boys did a little bit. Barton was lively. Turner was a fine for him. Fursland was pretty good, and I reckon Lovett's probably controlled the ruck. On the other side of the coin, Luke Parker, Fitzsimmons. I think their best player for that quarter was probably Jamie Pittman. As we said, he does a lot of work up the ground, but he's a very good player. De Blasio was pretty good down in the back as well. I just reckon why North Geelong are better than most sides is they're supposedly second-tier players like Darcy Eales and Lockie Wright and those blokes. They're as good as most blokes, senior, like first-tier players. We're not quite getting enough out of them just as yet. We probably haven't quite got enough out of DeSanto. And there's a couple other boys out there that we know we're going to get more out of them. So, look, all the accolades and that go to Belpost Hill at the